Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to do a reveal. I made a reveal on it on Instagram when I first got it like a month ago. But I just this item just totally slipped my mind when I first got it because or to film a video on this, because right after I got it I was using it for my 2 trips to New York that I went in July and end of July, early August. And I found this bag to be super convenient, especially because when you're traveling you always need to carry a lot more stuff than usual, because you are in a foreign city, or unknown city that you don't really recognize as your home. So I have, here is my ready to reveal, my Louis Vuitton Neverfull in the rose ballerine interior and in the monogram canvas. So I have had this bag for a little bit over a month, and I really do enjoy this little guy so much. I just wish sometimes, because I do use this bag when I doing sleepovers or days where I'll be out for like 10 hours. I just wish that it was bigger, but to be honest with you, this is actually the perfect size because I can go for a whole weekend with this bag. So it is the second second of the third, or second size of the whole Neverfull collection, and it does come with leather vachetta trimming and handles, and also little I don't know what these are called, but laces or something, straps, just to basically cinch the bag up to make it look more square rather than kind of like flared out with angled flaps here on the side. And I just leave this little lottery charm here because it's pink and it's gold and it goes really well with the interior. And yeah, I just really like how it looks like together. And this piece did come with the pochette here. It's exactly matching with the monogram canvas on the exterior, vachetta leather strap and detailed D-ring here, and then the interior and the zipper is the same rose ballerine, and in here comes with an additional pocket. Most of the time actually, I would just put my cell phone in here, my iPhone 6 with an otter case in here. I think you can definitely fit an iPhone 6 Plus in here. I'm not entirely sure, but I can definitely fit my iPhone 6 in here. And I use this little piece mostly as my just like a file inside my Neverfull. So I leave it open in my Neverfull, and I don't zip this compartment up at all because I tend to overstuff this with things, and I need to take my my iPhone 6 out constantly throughout the day, for Instagram, for phone calls, messaging, and whatnot. So I always leave this open, but I always have the leather strap attached to the D-ring inside the Neverfull. And I find this piece to be very handy, very helpful with my daily needs. A lot of the time, especially when I'm at work, I don't want to carry this big huge bag during lunchtime or during my breaks, or throughout the day. So I'll just take this little piece out. And actually I do use this for work as well sometimes when I need to carry a little bit more stuff, and I don't have the enough hands to hold this and my notebook and measuring tape and keys and all that stuff. So I definitely love using this during that time. I'm actually thinking maybe of getting a second pochette here, because I want because I find these great for handbags. Very, very organized. You can for your handbag and everything. I would probably want to get this in, if it ever comes in blue, that would look stunning. If the Neverfull ever comes with the blue interior, I would definitely try to get the blue pochette part. And also the really dark fuchsia pink one, which is the Pivot color. And yeah, I mean, I love these. I wish I could get more of these, but I don't know, sometimes Louis Vuitton is kind of finicky and weird about their spare pieces or repair pieces. So, but I love this item. It is like glazed along the sides here, so I do have to be very careful when I place this onto surfaces, or like when I place it back into my Neverfull, because I always have the fear that this will start to like rub up against the lining or something, and it'll just like crack or whatever. So I am very wary of that. And another note, this is actually my second pochette actually third pochette, because I had to go back to Louis Vuitton to my essay to get an exchange, because within the first week of me having this piece, it was already like the top layer glazing was already starting to like peel off. So I took it in, and they brought another one back in 2 weeks later, and again that one was kind of like the glaze was coming off again. So I had to get another one. Luckily they had another one in store, and they brought me, and this one was perfect. There was no glazing issues at all around the seams or anything. And they also gave me a new strap. I did have the option of keeping the other strap, but the other strap was more patinaed. This strap is like not patinaed at all. It is still like crisp, like white as can be. So be very cautious of that. I do know that this canvas is so super soft. So I mean, this will, I feel that over time this will stretch, specifically in the bottom here, like just like about an inch away from the very bottom of the bag, because you're putting stuff in here and it's constantly like trying to it'll just basically mold to the stuff that you have. I know this for a fact because within the first week when I was using my very first pochette, it was already starting to kind of like have a fold here. But I honestly don't mind that, because I think it just makes this piece look a little bit more three-dimensional, because this is so flat. It feels and looks like you can't fit anything, but once you get the canvas a little bit stretched and a little bit worn in, you can definitely, it'll definitely fit a little bit more than usual. And I do like use this a lot for my phone, like for when I just need to go for like 1 hour lunch breaks with my coworkers at work, or like just a quick run to the grocery store or whatever. So I definitely love this piece. And a lot of people have asked me how to clean the interior. Unfortunately, I really do not recommend cleaning the interior, because I was I searched on the purse forum that you can take it out with simple, just like a simple soft toothbrush and mild soap, non-alcoholic soap, and I tried rubbing it, and I could feel, or I was afraid that because the interior is actually cotton, that it'll start to ball up and kind of like not look fresh and clean as it does now. So I decided to leave all the marks I have in this handbag. Luckily, they're not like too prominent when you look inside the bag. You do have to look really, really carefully inside the handbag. So you can't really see at all like the marks, the dirt stains or whatever. You can definitely see it around the corners, which is this corner, just about here. You can see that. But yeah, they're very, very, very mild. You really can't notice any marks on here. So, but I mean, I accidentally like had lipstick on my fingers, so, and I touched the handbag and there is a small little pink mark there, but luckily it's pink, so it's not that bad. But yeah, I truly advise not cleaning the interior of your bag, because it might ruin the consistency of this, like the flat, smooth consistency of the interior. But I do try my best to keep the base clean by putting this kind of like white linen dust bag on the bottom, on the very base of my Neverfull, just so that when I'm putting stuff in, because with that bag I tend to just throw stuff in that bag. I don't really keep it as organized as I wish to. So this really does help keep the base look really clean. I think the base would actually annoy me more than like for marks, more than the sidings, because I don't know, the base, because when you look inside the bag, that's the first thing you see is the base. And I mean, you do want the base of your handbag to be clean. So yeah, that's just my little tidbit about how to keep it clean. You can definitely get a purse organizer. Reason why I did not get a purse organizer is because I feel, and because I have also seen reviews where you actually, because of the little bag organizer, you actually fit more, like a lot less items in there than you would regularly do. And I do love to stuff my Neverfull a lot, so I don't do that, but I just keep the base covered with this rectangular dust bag here. And I got this dust bag from one of my Lanvin sandals. I don't use dust bags ever for my shoes. Even my Christian Vuitton heels, I don't use a dust bag. I just leave them out back in a shoebox. So I took this and I just put it in there, and it works. It perfectly works fine, because I can tuck it in between the little corners and underneath the flap so that this would stay. And also this is linen, so it's kind of like the same cottony material, like texture, as the interior of the Neverfull, so it won't slip and everything. So probably I would advise against felt, because it might make little like little fabric marks, like little like bally fabric marks in your bag. Definitely get like a cotton, like just a flat cotton cloth or linen sheet, and just put it in your bag and you should be good to go. And yeah, the reason why I got this bag, not only because of the interior lining, was because I wanted another monogram piece. I find, or I've noticed in my collection, that a lot of my Louis Vuitton pieces are actually not like the classic monogram. So, because I actually only have like three items that are monograms, so I definitely wanted this in the monogram. I did not want to get the Damier Ebene. It's a stunning piece, but I am totally worried about the cracking in the leather trimming. Whereas if this leather already has a lot of like creases and everything, but it just adds to the character of the bag, and you really actually don't notice it. And I've seen cracking like on the streets, like, or even when I'm at the gym, I will see some women's handbags or Damier Ebene Neverfulls, and it's cracked, specifically like in the center here, and I really do not like that. I don't like to see like my bags looking like they're like ripping. Whereas the leather here, it's much more softer. You you can definitely squeeze it and it won't, like, I guess, like, have that feeling that it might crack. And leather, this Vachetta leather doesn't harden as much over time anyways. I mean, this is only a month and the leather here is still pretty soft. I have been caught in the rain with this bag, but very light drizzles, nothing too heavy. But I do have some watermarks, but they're not like crazy. Yeah, you can't see on camera, but there is some just up here and down here somewhere. But again, like, it's not that bad. And when this Vachetta leather gets really, really, really dark and old and dingy, it'll actually look pretty nice with the already brown, dark brown chocolate canvas color here. And from what I understand from the purse forum is that the trimmings here and the handles, like all the leather trimmings, will cost a lot of money to repair or, you know, sew or replace. So, I mean, I'll do that when the time comes, when I really do feel like I want to exchange, like, or repair the trimmings. But right now, it's actually holding up really, really well. I thought that this would patina really, really fast, but it hasn't. I mean, obviously the top parts of the straps have become much darker, as you can see. So yeah, the strap has become a little bit more honey colored than this here. So just to advise on that, so how I try my best, I know that this will eventually happen, but I try my best not to grip it at the top as much, because I use a lot of hand cream and my hands they get sweaty or they just feel sticky most of the time. So what I do is I grab the handbag like so. I'll just put my arm through it, and I'll try my best to like shake it onto my shoulder. If not, I will just take my other hand, grab my wrist, and just pull it up like that, and it's good to go. And also, my armpit doesn't really touch any of this leather, but if you are a person that have longer shoulders, then definitely advise against this, and maybe even get the GM. I'm not sure, but I really do love this piece here. So and yeah, this would definitely be my top, one of my top handbags in my collection, because I absolutely love using this handbag. So I really do, like, out of 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, I would definitely give this a 9 or 8.5, 9, because you could use this as a handbag. You can cinch it up and it'll give like a total different look. It's casual, but also it's still pretty formal. I mean the most formal you can be with this handbag, I would say, is like a dinner party or something. So yeah, I mean, and you can dangle like little cute things off it. I really like that. It's a different handbag that I have than all my other ones. This is a very slouchy handbag in my opinion, than all my other ones. So it's a real great addition to it. As far as wear, because I've had this for a month, I don't really see any significant amount of wear. Maybe along the corners here, but you really don't see it all that much. So yeah, that is my review. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will try to make a little bit more organized, like more frequent videos every week. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with my channel, but right now it's the end of summer, or becoming the end of summer, and so it's just becoming a little bit crazy at work, and because yeah, Canadian summer does not last very long. So I thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please rate or thumbs up, not rate, thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram, Catherine is a cat, and subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments, please leave it below. I do my best to answer them, and thanks to everyone for watching. Bye bye.